At some point, you're going to want to configure more than just a single switch. Hopefully that point is now. And start expanding your network. So let's add another switch to our diagram. And I've relabeled this PC the boss man. We are going to, let's remove him from this switch. Delete the selected item. No, I just want to delete this line. And we'll move boss man. Let's say he got a new corner office. So he's moving up, and we have another switch that's closer to his office. And we need to connect the boss man to a switch. Do it with a straight through. And then, if you recall, we'll connect him to fast Ethernet 0.1. He's important. And then we'll connect like devices with a crossover cable. And let's go to the other end of the switch. We'll use fast Ethernet 24 connected to fast Ethernet 24. So the switches connect to each other on fast Ethernet 24. And boss man connects on fast Ethernet 0.1. So now we have 3 more interfaces that we need to configure. And let's go in and shut down fast Ethernet 0.2. We'll do all these things. Let's show our running config, and we can see fast Ethernet 0.2 is still on the switch port access VLAN 200. So let's get him over to the black hole VLAN since we moved him. We'll interface fast Ethernet 0.2 switch port access VLAN 678, and it's going to tell us that it doesn't exist again. Let's say no VLAN. Take that out. Alright, now we're good. We also need to configure our trunk port, right? So our trunk port is this configuration right here. So let's go into config T, interface fast Ethernet 0.24, no switch port access VLAN 678 with no shut. Okay, and then we will now say switch port mode trunk. And it changed the state to up. Okay, well that was easy. Show IP interface brief, and we'll look at 24. It's up, up. Let's look at the running config for interface 24. Switch port mode trunk. That's it. Okay, let's do the same thing on this switch. Command line interface. Enable. And we have nothing configured on this switch yet. Okay, so config T, interface fast Ethernet 24, switch port mode trunk. Okay, show IP interface brief, and fast Ethernet 0.24 is up, up. Now we also need to configure fast Ethernet 0.1 for the boss man to talk, and let's put him again on VLAN 200. Config T, interface fast Ethernet 0.1, switch port access VLAN 200. Their data port access VLAN 200. We'll show our VLANs, and it added VLAN 200 to our database. Fast Ethernet 0.1. The boss man has IP 10.2.1.5. Let's see if he can ping PC0 at 10.2.1.4, which will go from the boss man's IP to this switch across our newly created trunk, and then over to 10.2.1.4. See if this works. config. 10.2.1.5 is on the boss man's computer. Let's see if we can ping 10.2.1.4. Yes. So it's working. We're pinging across our newly created trunk port over VLAN 200 and pinging PC0. So that's how you configure a trunk. We'll get to additional details in the next couple of videos, adding and removing VLANs and DTP, VTP native VLANs and all that extra stuff. But this is simply how you configure a trunk port. And our trunk port right now is just passing all the VLANs that are configured on our switch. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to stay tuned to more videos, and ask questions and add comments below. Thanks.